Right, hello everybody, good morning and welcome back to the English Under-18 Championship. It's day three, the final day. Oh yes, I am excited. I don't know about you, however, the weather is throwing something of a curveball, and as you can see, it's rather cloudy. Now, it's not too bad at the minute, you know, this isn't going to cause too many problems. Let's have a little look at the weather as it stands right this very second. This is a live weather in the world. However, we are getting reports that there is a bit of thunder and lightning coming along as well, so there's a chance we might have lightning. That could mean round two might not go ahead. I had the phone call this morning from Luke Bowen, head pro here at Farnham Golf Club, just to say we're going to get a call around lunchtime. If not, it does mean this round here would be the final round. It was due to be 36 holes today. We will wait and see. We might still get our second round, and fingers crossed we will. It all depends on what is going on up there. Now, yesterday, what a day we had in day two, didn't we? 66 boys and 66 girls in total. At the end of the day, though, that 132 field was cut with top 40 and ties only, and it is local girl Lottie Woad, 8 under par, leading the way. She shot yet again another 68-4 under par. Let's pop the leaderboard up onto the screen so you can have a look for yourself. She goes out in about 20 minutes or so with Jensen Forrester. Wonderful score there. He's on 7 under par. Maggie Whitehead and Zach Little 5 and 4 there. Elliot McGregor, Ben Lovett 4 and 3, and then we've got George Wright, Jack Bigham both at 3 under par. So there's a lot to play for. It's a very tight leaderboard. We really want to get those 36 holes. However, yesterday we followed Lottie Woad, Maggie Whitehead and Reece Stewart down the final few holes. It was absolutely incredible. It really was great watching. If you haven't watched it, do go back and check it out. It's on the England Golf YouTube channel, it's on Farnham's, it's on Content Live as well. It's so good, and of course all of our broadcast partners as well. Now, leading into the tournament, of course, Lottie Woad, this is our home club. She came in with quite a lot of pressure. So far she's really dealt with it incredibly well, hasn't she? And in the lead up to the tournament, we had the pleasure of being able to have a quick catch up with her and put some quick fire questions to her, and here's what she had to say in the lead up to the English Under-18 Championship.
I'm Lottie Woad, I'm 17 years old, I play at Farnham Golf Club and I play off +5. I love the competitive element about it, and that every shot's different, and I travel around the world loads, so I meet loads of new people and it's fun. So after I teed it up, I do a practice swing where I focus on getting the correct feels that I want in my swing, and then I step behind the ball and visualise the shot, and then I hit it. I was lucky enough to be able to use the facilities here at Farnham, so thanks to Farnham and England for that. So I had like the range and short game area to myself, so I could set up loads of targets to improve my proximity, and I was able to meet with my coach Luke to have lessons, and I kept in touch with all my other coaches remotely, so I was ready for when the season started, such as my S&C coach to improve clubhead speed, and my other England coaches as they set me some drills to do. Driver, burgers, because I don't like pizza. I flop. George Hall, she's won a major. Top, she don't want to shank it, what I don't do either. Needs to win the Premier League. I haven't seen either.
Right, welcome back. We've got just up here actually on the, we're at the third tee, it's a par 3. We've got Luke Perkins, both 1 under par. Let's just grab a quick word with the guys very quickly. How you doing, guys? This weather's not going to be a lot of fun today, is it?
No, it's going to be a struggle. But
is it going to make the course completely different? Everything you've kind of learned over the last 2 days, has it changed things a little bit for you guys?
Yeah, it's just getting used to conditions, but once you're used to them, you sort of like, adapt as the round goes on, really. So,
same for everybody, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
Anyway, best of luck, guys. Thanks for stopping to talk to us. There we go. Hugh Adams and Luke Perkins going very, very well there. They're 1 under par. They started the day at 1 under par. If we just turn back, actually, Leon, we've got the second fairway behind us as well. And as we can see, the group, they're just coming through. That's Elisa Reimer just walking down the fairway. She's playing with Rory Bennett, who's 3 under par. Elisa's 1 under. So we've come up to the in-between, sort of halfway between the second and the third here. We've got the third tee box just behind us, a nice little par 3. And we're here on the second at the minute. As you can see, that's Elisa Reimer just walking down to the green. Looks like Rory Bennett over on the left might be in a little bit of trouble in the sand down there. Rory Bennett 3 under par in total for his 2 rounds so far. Of course, the action got underway on Friday, didn't it? In fact, really it got underway on Thursday. It was practice day on Thursday, and then we were live on Friday afternoon to bring you round 1. Of course, yesterday, wow, we had a lot of action. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of anticipation as well, didn't we? T Wode once again a 68, and that includes that round at 4 under par included a triple at 12 as well, and then she eagled 18. What a way to finish that was, and the home favourite, as we just heard from there, going very, very well indeed. But it is tight at the top. She goes out with Jensen Forster very shortly. He is 7 under par. We also followed Maggie Whitehead yesterday as well, 4 under. She's had a fantastic tournament. Zach Little was the early clubhouse leader for quite a while at 5 under par. And then a number of players still in the mix, aren't they? Elliot McGregor, he was out at 7:30 yesterday. He put in 4 under in total. Ben Lovard started yesterday level par, finished 3 under. So a lot of players. There's not a lot in this, is there? If there is a tie at the top at the end of the day, we will go to a playoff as well. And look at that, what a shot by Elisa Reimer there. Fantastic stuff. So this is your 9:46 tee time. Elisa Reimer and Rory Bennett. On Farnham. Right, so we're going to be bringing you live coverage throughout the day as well. We're going to stick around here for a good hour or so and perhaps move around the course. Then we'll come back and we're going to put the live leaderboard up, and then as round 1 starts to draw to a close, we're going to get back out on the course similar to what we did yesterday and follow the final few groups home just before they start their second round. Fingers crossed if we get the call. Now we are expecting the call round about sort of 11:30ish today, just to find out what the state of play is, what is going to happen. Are we going to get the second round of 18? The tournament format in total is 72-hole scratch stroke play. That was the initial plan, but of course it is now weather dependent. The second here at Farnham, a par 4, 4-6-7 for the boys, 3-8-9 for the girls. Come on, Elise. Put it home, and she does. Fantastic stuff. How you doing, all right? Yeah, not bad, not bad. And here they come. Let's see if we can grab a quick word with Rory and Elise as they're walking up. Of course, Rory, they're both players right in the mix, aren't they? Rory started the day 3 under par. Elise started the day 1 under. The groups are coming very thick and fast here, aren't they? The next group, we'll stick on this group here though, as they're just walking up. In fact, they're going to walk up the path just to get out of the way. So Leon, if you come with me, we'll see if we can grab a quick word with Rory and Elise, just as they're walking up the path here. It'll make for a nice view in this, looking at the path, won't it, Leon? And here they come, look, they're coming up now. Here they come now. Rory, he's probably like not in with the camera again. How's it going today? You all right? You good?
Yeah, doing all right. 1 under. Just made a decent putt there for safe par. So
fantastic.
Yeah,
Feeling confident today. Of course, weather's thrown a bit of a curveball, hasn't it? But
yeah, I don't really mind playing in the weather. I'm kind of used to it. So,
yeah. Well, we are in England, aren't we?
Yeah.
So best of luck, Rory Elise. How's it going today?
All right, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very good. I saw a lovely chip out there, just to get very close to the hole, and of course you put it away. Feeling confident today?
Yeah, not too bad. The wind's a bit iffy, but all right.
Fantastic. I'll let you guys get yourself set up. We're at the par 3 third here, as we can see. What I don't want to do is natter too much to them, because obviously there's quite a lot on the line today, isn't there? There is the small matter of becoming the English U18 champion today at the par 3 third here at Farnham Golf Club. A lovely little hole, isn't it? Just sinks all the way down, a little bit of elevation here. It's 183 for the boys and 153 for the girls. And here is Rory Bennett. Like I said, he's 1 under for the day, so that'll put him 4 under for the tournament. Going very well indeed. Didn't actually get eyes on it, to be fair. I stood down the bottom. Here's Elise Reimer now. Will we get that elusive hole-in-one we've been searching for all weekend? Not just here, we won't. Play well, guys. Thank you very much. So that's Rory Bennett there and Elise Reimer here at the par 3 third. As I just said there, 183 yards for the boys, 153 for the girls. Just to let you know, a couple of things that are up for grabs obviously today. We will have an English under-18 champion crowned later today. Will it be at the end of this round, or will we get our second lot of 18 in? There was scheduled to be 36 holes of play per player today. That is now, of course, weather dependent. At the minute, it's not too bad, really. Quite a lot of wind, but it's certainly not enough to do anything to worry the course or the players or anything. It's more what's going to be scheduled a little bit later. Heavy rain, and there is the threat of thunder and lightning. So a call will be made, I think, probably round about 11:30, because the second round's due to get underway at 12 o'clock. Obviously, it's very difficult, isn't it? What do you do with that call? Because surely if you suddenly find out you're only playing 18 as opposed to 36, would that change your game plan? Let's just pop that live leaderboard up onto the screen for you, just whilst we have a break of play and we head over to the second. So things certainly changing. Lottie Wade and Jensen Forrester, you're 1 and 2, 8 under and 7 under, going out at 18 minutes past 10. So very, very shortly. In fact, going out in about 3 or 4 minutes. One thing I've been very impressed throughout this entire tournament is the timekeeping as well. I don't think anybody has been late. The tee times have not been pushed back in any sense at all. In fact, they're bang on to the minute. We're expecting rounds have been pretty quick as well. The pace of play, even on Friday and Saturday when they were playing 3 balls, they were still pretty quick. I think every round was pretty much just under 4 hours or about 4 hours. And of course in 2 balls, we're expecting them to go even quicker today. Certainly if we get the second round of 18, perhaps things might slow down a little bit, certainly later in the day. At the upper echelons of the leaderboard. What else is at stake as well today is very kindly Modest Golf Management have put up an additional prize. If it is a boy who is going to be crowned champion later today, he will win a start on the Challenge Tour. If a girl takes the crown, they will win a start on the Ladies European Tour. So added incentives here at Farnham Golf Club for the England Golf English Under-18 Championship. At the minute, you're currently looking at Jack Bigham and George Wright. Both players have spent the entire few days at the very, very top of their game and certainly threatening the very top of that leaderboard throughout. Both started today at 3 under par. They're at the par 4 second green here, as we can see, on their first rounds of Sunday. So a lot to be played for today. What an exciting day. Yeah, don't worry. So I'm just going to, the player's just going to come up to us. We're going to grab a word of Jack and George as well, to see how they're getting on so far today. Really, like I said, normally we get into a good old conversation, but there's quite a lot on the line. We just want them to play their natural game and get into it. And of course, shoving a camera into these young boys' faces can sometimes be quite daunting, although it seems to be all smiles. It all seems to be fun and games between the 2 chaps. Guys, I know I'm walking down with a camera, but you're all smiles, so this is a good sign, right?
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting that, because chipped in the first day, yesterday, and obviously now. But,
how's it going? How's your weekend been so far?
Yeah, it has been good. Like, it's been a nicely run event. Like, yeah, it's just been nice course as well. So
it is certainly. Look, I'll let you guys crack on anyway. Let me just grab a quick word over here. How's it going? You all right?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
There seems to be a really good relationship between you two.
Yeah, I know Jack quite well, so it's nice to be paired together.
Does it make? I know it's final day of the English Under-18 Championship, but it takes a bit of pressure off playing with a mate.
Yeah, definitely. He's all smiles, so it should be good fun.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys. I'll let you crack on. Good atmosphere here, isn't there? Certainly a lot of camaraderie amongst the players as well. Of course, I imagine a lot of them have grown up playing against each other through the junior ranks as well. So Jack Bigham and George Wright here. We've got the group ahead just finishing up on the green. As you can see, Elise Reimer and Rory Bennett at the par 3 third here at Farnham. If you have a question at any time, please do comment below. We can see the questions. We will keep you updated with the weather report as well. We'll see if we can find an official a little bit, and we'll give you a live report as to what the decision is going to be. Are we going to get the second round in? Are they going to drop it down to just 9 holes in the second round? That's an option as well. In fact, there's nothing really off limits. We want to get as much golf in as possible, don't we? But of course, with the threat of thunder and lightning, we also don't want to be taking any silly risks either. And if you do want to find out more about Farnham Golf Club, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Just click it, it'll take you through the Farnham Golf Club website. Good shot. It's just actually just rolled off the front fringe of the green, which is a shame. Just caught the slope, unfortunately, but it's nice and safe there, though. Nice shot. That is on the front edge of the green. Look, if you just pan onto the green, you might be able to zoom in and see those two balls, both this side of the flag, one just to the left and one actually just in that little gully in between those two bunkers there at the front and just to the right. A couple of little bit of work to do, but should be able to get away with a par here. And in fact, there is an outside birdie chance there as well. We'll watch this group finish off actually. The group behind coming through very shortly is Ben Lovard and Elliot McGregor. Ben Lovard started today at 3 under par, Elliot at 4 under par, but we are with Jack Bigham and George Wright at the minute. Teed off at 9:54, started today, the pair of them at 3 under after their 2 rounds so far. Let's just pop that weather forecast static image up again as to how things are going to look this afternoon. If you're wondering if we are being a little bit over dramatic about the weather, we're not. I actually had a phone call from the club this morning just to say, look, things might change if this is going to change the plan for the live stream. And of course, we were actually going to go out at 11 o'clock. We thought, no, let's go out at 10 o'clock instead and catch some of the action just in case things do change. Heavy rain expected a little bit later this afternoon as well. Now we're looking at round 2. I think Lottie Woe scheduled to go out until about 2:30 or so this afternoon. So that means she would technically still be on the course around 6:30. And as you can see, I think from about 4 o'clock or so, we're expecting an absolute deluge of rain and potentially thunder and lightning as well. That is the reason why a call will be made. It looks like we're going to have clear skies though for the opening round here, so we'll certainly get the first set of 18 in. But of course, the group who went out early doors, they went out at 7:30, Ben Willis, Thomas Hawke, and at 7:38, Ella Mason and Adam McLean went out. They're due to go out at 12 o'clock and 12:10 respectively, so we're going to have an answer by then, aren't we, really? Because are they only going to be playing 9? Are they going to be playing 18? I imagine it could mess with your mind and actually upset your game plan a little bit, certainly if you're out early doors. And if you've gone quite low in the first round here this morning, what do you do? Do you go aggressive, or do you just try and hold a score and see where that places you? But this is why we love the game. This is why we love sport, isn't it? Because it is unpredictable. The best sports people, as we know, adapt to changes. So here we have Jack Bigham and George Wright. So I can tell you, I did just see Lottie Woad has teed off. I think she's just about to play her second shot on the first. But we'll stick with this group here at the par 3 third. She's playing alongside Jensen Forrester, a 7 under in total. Must apologise to Jensen actually, because I haven't really spoken to him yet. It's kind of almost went a little bit under the radar, didn't he? But put in an absolutely fantastic day 2 yesterday, and is really in the mix is Jensen Forrester. So keep an eye out for him. And of course we've got Maggie Whitehead and Zach Little as well. We covered Maggie quite extensively. She played with Lottie and Reece Stewart yesterday. If you haven't had a chance, do go back and watch that video. It's titled Follow the Leader. And it was an incredible hour and 20 minutes or so of live golf coverage. It was almost exhibition stuff at times. We had the pleasure of being joined by Farnham head pro Luke Bone on the mic as well, and he's going to join us a little bit later as well to give us some more professional insight here at Farnham Golf Club and what the players can expect. He also coaches Lottie as well, and I could see it in his eyes. He was a very proud man yesterday. Oh, what a putt that is. That's a safe par as well. Fantastic stuff. Right, I think we've actually got Ben Lovard and Elliot McGregor about to come up to the second. Hello, morning. Yeah, they are coming up. Elliot McGregor teed off opening group yesterday. He was in the 7:30 group, put in a cracking score and had teed off at 2 minutes past 10, so had a little bit of a lay in this morning, I suppose. Let's wait for them to come up and I'll grab a quick word. But you know Ben Lover quite well as well from a couple of other tours. In fact, we spoke to Ben on Friday as well. And again, he shot level par on Friday. Yesterday, 3 under for the day to put him 3 under in total at the start of play today. Just been incredibly consistent, hasn't he? And here they come. Ben, spoke to you on Friday.
Morning.
Here we are. Delighted you're here on Sunday and in contention as well. Talk us through yesterday. How did it go?
Not too bad. Just a bit more solid than day before, and just had a good finish. So.
The game's good, isn't it, at the minute?
Yeah, it was good yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of scrapped it around the day before, but that doesn't matter.
Fantastic. Cheers, Ben. Thank you very much. Let's just grab a quick word, Elliot. A bit of a lay-in today for you after yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, compared to yesterday, it was quite nice. But
you shot a cracking round yesterday. You talk us through your round yesterday.
it was all right. Too many bogeys, a lot of bogeys. Managed to get it round 1 under, so still in it. Try out today.
Anything under par is, in my eyes, that's a brilliant score, to be fair.
Yeah.
But mind you, an A2 would be brilliant in my eyes. But there you go. I'll let you guys crack on. Thank you very much. Good shots. This line was absolutely bang on. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Just ran a little bit to the back of the green there. I think it might have held it though, so I think it is on the green, which is good. And Ben just off to the left a little bit as well. Both on the green though. Got a tricky putts, but they put themselves in opportunities. They've got outside chance of birdie there, and that's exactly what you want, isn't it? 2 putt from there. Worst case scenario would then be a par. Right, let's head back to second, shall we? We've got Zach Little and Maggie Whitehead about to play their second shots into the par 4 second here at Farnham Golf Club. That is Zach Little there in the grey top about to play his shot. So a round of applause actually for Zach Little there. Sounds like he's had a crack at it. So Maggie Whitehead in the blue trousers and white jacket there. Of course, it's stark contrast weather to yesterday, isn't it? We had blazing sunshine. I was out in t-shirt today. I had to put my jacket on. Maggie Whitehead 4 under for the tournament start of the day. Zach Little was the clubhouse leader for a long time yesterday, 5 under. Before Jensen Forrester and Lottie Woad overtook.
final group?
No.
Oh no,
No,
so...
sorry, yeah.
Okay, so Charlie should be...
He was here at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock,
Yeah.
so...
So that's them.
Right, okay.
Charlie was here at 10.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
How you doing? All right? Good. Just chatting to a few of the spectators there, just helping them out with timings. So Zach Little there, look at that shot. That was that second shot in. He's got a cracking birdie chance there, Zach Little. So is Maggie actually. Quite a long putt to go, isn't she? What's that? 25 feet, 30 feet or so. But you never know, do you? It's what we love about the game. We followed Maggie yesterday with Lottie and Reese Stewart. And Zach Little was out early doors yesterday. Clubhouse leader for a long time at 5 under par. Before Jensen, Forrester and Lottie Woad overtook. Jensen started at 7 under, Lottie at 8. Lottie Woad, your overnight leader, coming into the final day by 1 from Jensen. This is Maggie Whitehead for birdie, par 4 second. Oh, it's just gone left, isn't it? That's actually 3 or 4 footer there for par. Maggie just marking it up. Oh, he's made it as well. Fantastic stuff. Zach Little birdies 2. There you go, Maggie saves par as well, fantastic stuff. We're actually going to stay here at 2 because we've got the final group coming through, Jensen, Forrester and Lottie Woad. We're just going to watch them finish it up on 2. Before we get a little bit further out on the course as well, we're going to follow Lottie, Jensen and Maggie and Zach a little bit later on as well as they come to the close of their round 1. So we do want to bring you some of the other players in the action that's happening on this first broadcast, but the balls have just approached up here, so we're going to just stick around to watch Lottie Woad and Jensen Forrester play into 2 here and see what they can do. And you can already see the pressure for Lottie Woad is quite remarkable, isn't it? As you can see, big crowds following her around already, and it's going to be like that all day for her. It certainly was yesterday as well. It's a real chance to show what these players are made of. I can see Luke Bone there, head pro at Farnham Golf Club. He's also Lottie Woad's coach as well. It was a pleasure to have him on the mic yesterday, and I'm pleased to say he will be back on with us as well. How's it going, guys? All right, Zach? How's it going, Maggie? All right?
Very good, yeah, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you, not too bad. Cracking putt that, Zach. Well done, mate.
Yeah, I get like 14 weeks off.
And there is Mr. Bone as well. It's just probably going to come say hello. Luke, just whilst I've got you, I know you're going to join us on the mic a little bit later. Have we had any word on weather conditions for later yet?
I have just spoken to James Crampton before everyone teed off, or Lottie teed off. I think it might be a shortened second round. I don't think 18 holes is on the cards at the moment with what's coming in, rain and potentially thunder and lightning. So
9 holes.
I think maybe 10. We've got an inner circle. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then across to 13. That's my bet at the moment.
Okay. Do you know when we'll get confirmation of this?
By 12 o'clock. So
by
by the time the first group goes off in the afternoon, it will be confirmed.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll keep it up to date with it as best I can through texting James from England Golf. I think we want to get as many holes as possible played, as close to the original format was scheduled to be. So yeah, we're hopeful we can get another bit of afternoon play.
And how did Lottie and Jensen get on at 1?
Par for Jensen and a birdie for Lottie. So she started well, and they've both just hit fantastic drives up the second, downwind today, which isn't the prevailing wind. They've both got a sight of the green, which is beneficial on this long hole.
Well, we've just seen Zach Little, he's just birdied 2 as well. I'll let you crack on anyway, I know you've got a lot to do.
I think Maggie birdied the first as well.
Brilliant, fantastic stuff. The leaderboard is closing in nicely, isn't it? This is what we like to see. Here is Lottie Woad and Jensen Forrester started today. Lottie 8 under, your leader, and Jensen 7 under, just 1 behind. And it sounds like Lottie Woad has birdied the first to move to 9 under. Jensen Forrester to play first. Good sight of the second green here, par 4. Oh, what a shot that is by Jensen Forrester. A round of applause from the spectators here, and well deserved as well. A real birdie opportunity there for Jensen Forrester. Here is Lottie Woad. A lot of pressure on her shoulders. So far she's dealt with it absolutely brilliantly. That is running onto the green nicely, and another wonderful shot. My word, this is exhibition golf just like it was yesterday. That is how you do that. And once again, Lottie Woad has a cracking birdie opportunity. And Luke Bone's got a big smile on his face. Lottie's dad just there to the right as well. He's got a big smile on his face. Proud dad moment, I think. We're just going to watch them hole out, and then we're actually going to dip across over to 13. We are going to be following this group as they round out their round 1. And of course, by then we will know what is going to happen for the second round. It sounds like we're going to get some holes in though, doesn't it? And that is what we really, really want. But we are expecting it to be quite treacherous conditions later as well. As we've seen a lot all throughout this tournament, all the players seem to get on so well. There's a lot of respect between the players. It looks like they're just having a good time as well. It's a big deal, isn't it, becoming the English Under-18 champion? It's the inaugural event, actually, of England Golf for the English Under-18 Mixed Gender Championship. Of course, it's equal field. 66 boys started, 66 girls started, and there will only be one champion come the end of today. Are we looking at who it might be? Could it be Lottie there? Could it be Jensen? Will it be somebody else? We just saw Maggie Whitehead. We just saw Zach Little, both going well. Spoke to a lot of players. Spoke to Ben Lovard. Could it be him? Shot 3 under, form certainly on his side. What about Elliot McGregor, Jack Bigham, George Wright, Rory Bennett? Everybody, a lot of players still in contention here today. Go on. Oh! Birdie start for Lottie White. She's on the move. She moves to 10 under par. The first into doubles. Wow, incredible stuff. Proud dad over there. What can Jensen do? It's Jensen's chance here to match Lottie and birdie as well. This would move him to 8. I think it's just short, isn't it, from Jensen Forrester. So just take a second, Jensen. That's it. He's doing the right thing. Just take a second. Don't rush it. And then it goes for par. Right, we're going to actually head ourselves down to the 13th, another little par 3. It's not too far away. Just catch up with some of the early groups, just see how things are going on. And of course, this is England Golf event. As we know, golf is in very good health at the minute. Subscriptions are up across the country, and events like this certainly put the sport on the map. And I had the pleasure of catching up with England Golf CEO Jeremy Tomlinson on Friday for a quick chat about this tournament and the future of England Golf. Let's roll VT. The absolute pleasure of being joined by England Golf CEO Jeremy Tomlinson. Jeremy, what a buzz, what an air of excitement we've got. You must be really proud to see this tournament get underway.
Absolutely. From such a simple idea of just having under-18s, boys and girls playing together, to actually it coming through now into enactment, it's just brilliant. So pleased, so proud, and we're going to have a great championship.
We really are. I mean, look, I was down here for the practice day and I could just sense the excitement. Everybody's raring to go. But how did the concept come about? We've seen this on the European Tour, haven't we? But how did the concept come about for England Golf?
Well, it really was just a simple conversation between myself and James Crampton, our championships director, where he said, you know what, I've got this idea. I want to be able to play the girls against the boys. I want to be able to have playing for the same trophy. What do you think about it? I just went, why haven't we done it before? Let's give it a go. And, you know, but it must have credence. Yeah. We not only want to have an event that showcases golf for all the best parts of it, but we want a championship that has real credence, and we want a bit of competitive spirit. We want the girls against the boys, and we want them both to go out there really trying to win. And I think we've got that, yeah. And I'm sure we're going to have a great champion come Sunday evening. Well, it's an even field, isn't it? 66 boys and, of course, 66 girls. When you opened this up, when you announced it back, it was around about April time, wasn't it? What was the uptake like? Amazing. Totally oversubscribed. And I think we were, from a handicap perspective, I think we were +1 ballot out with regards to the boys.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 with the girls to get the 66 of each. So it's been brilliant, and they have been so good. They've just been so accepting, and I think really that's been the major thing. Is it's sort of older people like myself and James, and we go, but we're just going, you know what? They're so accepting, and it's like, why didn't we do it before? But it doesn't matter. We're doing it now, and we're going to try to create a great championships that we can literally use as a platform to move forward with.
That's certainly what we like to see, and golf is enjoying a bit of a boom at the minute, isn't it? We see participation levels are up. What can we do to make sure they stay there?
Well, I think that you're absolutely right. You know, it's taken a global pandemic to really rejuvenate golf. It's been amazing the number of people that have either been lapsed their membership or lapsed playing, have come back to it, or newbies that have come to it invariably because they haven't been able to play their sports. It now, of course, and I've seen up and down the country, golf clubs waking up to the fact of all these new people or older people have come back to the game or coming new to the game. We better step up with regards to trying to keep them, trying to retain them either as members or retain them as playing regularly, because of course it all provides revenue with regards to the sustainability of our golf clubs and our golf courses.
And events like this are certainly going to do that, aren't they? Like I said, the uptake is absolutely phenomenal. It's about making it equal, isn't it? And that's what we want.
Well, it is, and it's trying to get rid of some of these old thoughts with regards to golf. You know, this old fuddy-duddy, stuffy game. You know what? People need to come to golf now to see the great people that are involved in it. The fact that we can have tournaments like this. We have so many volunteers, people that want to put their heart and soul into the game, just to be able to showcase the talent that we have here from our under-18 boys and girls. It's brilliant and so inspiring. I'm sure you've been to the range to watch them play, to hit shots. Those amazingly quick hands, plastic backs. Just brilliant to watch them play.
It certainly is. And of course, a big thank you to Farnham Golf Club, of course, for hosting the event.
Oh, I tell you, whether it's Ben, Rob, Luke the pro, Rupert the great greenkeeper, I mean, the course is fantastic. The committee, the board here have all been so welcoming, and they're really going to help nail this as a really successful weekend. No matter what happens, it's going to be a success.
It certainly is. Look, I'm going to let you go. I can see from the smile on your face, you just want to go watch some golf.
I do.
Thank you, Joe. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Right, welcome back everybody. We've actually come to the middle actually of 13 and 4. You can see 4 there. That was Maggie Whitehead there. There's Zach Little. And by the way, Maggie's just played an absolute cracking shot into the green to give herself a real opportunity. It's actually quite a short par 4, but it sweeps around from the tee up to the right, and you can't cut it because of the trees up there. It's 267 for the boys and 252 for the girls. Here is Zach Little now. He's just playing his shot into the green. Lovely shot as well. Let's head down to the 13th tee box as well, because we actually spent a little bit of time down here yesterday. It's a great place to be. Like I said, you've got some of the earlier groups coming through on 13, and then we've got the penultimate group just to our right, Maggie Whitehead and Zach Little. And of course, once again, we're about to have Lottie Wade and Jensen Forrester coming through. So we're really catching up with the action quite nicely down here at the minute. As we heard from Luke Boner, just a weather update, a decision that will be made by 12 o'clock as to what is going to happen with regards to round 2. It sounds like it's going to be shortened to 10 holes. Of course, we have to have a decision by 12 o'clock because that is when the opening group of the day, Ben Willis and Thomas Hawke, are due to tee off for their second rounds. If you are just tuning in, you're not familiar with the concept of the English U18 Championship, 72 hole scratch stroke play format, 18 holes on Friday, 18 holes on Saturday. There's due to be 36 in total today, but we have a treacherous weather report coming in, thunder, lightning and heavy rain for a little bit later this afternoon, which means a decision is going to be made. We're definitely going to get round 1 in here today, so 18, and then there's a chance that it's going to be reduced to 10 holes for this afternoon, and then we will have your English U18 champion. Whatever happens regardless, we will crown your champion today. It's hard to believe we've got pretty bad weather coming because it's actually quite nice now actually. It's starting to warm up a bit. I probably could have got away with a t-shirt. And there they go, that's that group finishing up. Let's just pop the live leaderboard up onto the screen for you just whilst we wait for the group behind to come through from 12 on to 13. Let's just have a little look. It's not actually updated for me, I have to say. We do believe Lottie Woad is now 10 under par for her round. Jensen, we still believe is 7. Zach Little, we believe, is at 6, and Maggie at 5. It just takes a bit of time to catch up, doesn't it? So there is the live leaderboard for you as it's happening as well. I think we're about to have a couple of players coming through as well. The par 3 13th here. Let's just grab one of the spectators. You having a good time? Yeah, enjoy. Cracking few days we've had, haven't we? Just shame, but the weather might cause a bit of a player ball or two today.
Well, hopefully the rain will stay away, but the wind will certainly make make it a little bit more challenging for the players.
Who are you following today?
Lottie, I'm one of the members here anyway. So
fantastic.
Yeah. So
well, we must say thank you to you because you guys have given up your tee times for this. So big thank you to all the members at Farnham.
Well, we're just very grateful that everyone's sort of enjoying it and appreciative of the course, which is.
They certainly are. Because I've had a lot of very positive feedback. A lot of people saying actually Farnham's not getting enough credit, and I think that's fair enough.
It's nice to see the course played how it should be played, rather than us all hacking out of this long stuff.
Yeah, well, that's maybe you and me. Which I won't speak for your game. Cheers, thank you very much. We've got a group behind here coming up as well. I'm not sure who it is actually. Let me just find out. I think this is Miles. Miles, how's it going? Average. Well, I appreciate your honesty, bud. It's good to see you again. Of course, you spoke the other day, but different conditions today, though, isn't it? Is the course slightly different then because of that?
Yeah, the ball's not going as far. It's a bit colder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Top man. That's Miles Gray. Let's grab Olivia very, very quickly, shall we? Just for a very, very short word, because of course they can get straight on. It's the par 3 13th. Olivia, how's it going? You all right? How's the round going?
Thanks. Good.
Yeah.
Apart from the 11th hole, made an unfortunate double, but still got a few more holes left.
There's a big opportunity at 18. Eagle 18. Exactly. Go on, Olivia, you could do it. Cheers, thank you very much. So with this group at 8:34 a.m. tee time, it's Olivia Lee and Miles Gray. Miles Gray just about to tee off here. Par 3 13th, 166 for the boys, 126 for the girls. And there's a bunker right across the front here, but it's not really in play. For average Joe golfer like myself, it's actually quite daunting. But if you can just visualise it out of the way, then it's not really in play for these golfers who are 10 times better than, well, actually probably about 26 times better than I am. Here's Olivia Lee. There we go, safely onto the green. We're just going to come back actually now to 4 because once again we have Lottie and Jensen coming up. We're just going to watch them hole out here and then we're going to break this broadcast off. And then once we get back in, we're going to broadcast out the live leaderboard so you can follow the action. Of course, we will be back live throughout the day as well to bring you all of the action. We're going to catch up with Lottie, Jensen, Maggie, Zach, and Ben and Elliot as well a little bit later as they start to round out their rounds. We'll head up to 15, 16, 17, 18, watch them come in for round 1. By then we will know what is going to happen for the rounds 2 as well. Is it going to be shortened to 10? Are we going to get the full 18 in? Fingers crossed we're going to get the full 18 to complete the 72-hole tournament. The tournament will be completed regardless. And we will have an English Under-18 champion today. Will it be Jensen Forrester? Will it be Lottie Woad? Will it be somebody else? What do you think? Comment below. Who do you think is going to win here at Farnham Golf Club today? What do you think the winning score is going to be? I'm not sure what Lottie did at 3. Here is Jensen. Safely on the green, back edge of the green. Here's Lottie. Yeah, she's got that horrible tree to contend with, hasn't she? This is going to be a tricky shot. Second shot here, par 4, 4th at Farnham. It has to come in low, and she does a wonderful. Oh my words! I think from that position, that's a wonderful shot. And unfortunately, it's just, and yeah, fortunately, it just stays safe, doesn't it? And 2-putt from there to get away with par. I think I would be delighted with that. We're just going to stick up here just for a little bit longer, just to watch this group hole out before we then head off for a break. Like I said, once we get back into the clubhouse, we're going to pop the live leaderboard up for you and broadcast that out live so you can keep up to date with everything. But we will be back out on the course to catch up with these final few groups as they end their first rounds of the day here at Farnham. You're going to get so much live action today. Right. Yeah, good mate. Lottie Woad, third shot, the par 4. short, isn't it, coming out of the rough. And there's work to do here for Lottie. Jensen Forrester started today at 7 under par. Plenty of pace on it, isn't it? And it just rolls through, just missing the cut to the left. And unfortunately, Lottie bogeys 4, and you can see the frustration. Chatting to Luke, her coach, and he certainly says she wears her heart on her sleeve, but she's very good. Once she's got that frustration out, putting her head down. Here's Jensen for par. In it goes, lovely stuff. Right, that is just about it from us for this opening broadcast of the day. It's day 3 of the English Under-18 Championship at Farnham Golf Club, and the leaderboard is lighting up, but the weather is certainly going to play a hand in proceedings today. Who's it going to be? It's going to be very, very tight, isn't it? We are going to catch up with the final groups a little bit later as they close out their round 1. Next time you see us, we will also know, we'll update you as well, what is going to happen with regards to round 2 as well. Are we going to get 18 for round 2? Is it going to be shortened to 10? We're not quite sure. Is there going to be something else that's going to happen? We just don't know. One thing we do know, though, is this has been an incredible event so far at Farnham Golf Club, put on by England Golf, of course. And one thing we love about golf, it's all about being together. And here's a nice little England Golf video about golf together. Thank you. We'll see you soon.